What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Cod Warzone video, and I want you guys to listen carefully because I'm about to say something I don't normally like to admit, but I think the M13 is actually better than the M4A1 in Warzone, at least. Maybe not in multiplayer, but in Warzone, I think the M13 is the gun you definitely want to use, and I'm going to talk about it. And I have my friend's class and I have my class that I want to share with you guys, and I'm also going to admit something that I don't like to admit, but I think his class actually outdoes mine. So mine is good. If you guys love long range engagements and stuff, definitely go ahead and throw my class on, but his gun is good for long range, close range, and mid range. I don't know how we came up with this class, but I'm going to share it with you guys, and it took me a while to start using his class. I was kind of against it. I was like, no dude, mine is definitely better, but no, I tried it. You guys check it out, man. His class it shreds right through people. Now before we start this video, if we could get up to 2,000 likes on this one, that would be absolutely insane. And guys, let me know down in the comments below what you truly think is better, the M13 or the M4A1. I'm such a fanboy of the M4A1, but I think I have to give it to the M13 in this video. Now also, guys, we're so close to 550k subscribers, so if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on, that would be amazing as well. Now let's get into these actual classes, because yeah, they're really damn good. So I want to share these. I'm going to share mine first, and then we're going to get into his, and you guys are going to see they're both completely different. They don't even have any similarities whatsoever except for one attachment, and they're both good for different situations. So mine, we're going to start off with the muzzle, and that is the monolithic suppressor. You definitely want to run this in Warzone, and the reason for that is so you could get sound suppression. You're not seen on the map, which makes it a lot harder for people to third party. If you guys don't know what third partying is when you're in a gunfight and then another team comes up behind you to take you guys out. That's going to be a lot harder now that you actually have sound suppression on your weapons. They won't see exactly where you're shooting from, and it also gives you damage range, which is what I'm all about when playing Warzone. I want to get those long shots. I want to destroy their armor while they're far and make them kind of nervous and stuff. Now it does take away ADS speed and aim walk and steadiness, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? The next thing is going to be the barrel, the Tempest Marksman. Again, like I said, I'm all about range, and this gives you damage range. It gives you bullet velocity, and luckily for that, it also gives you recoil control. Now unfortunately, again, it does take away ADS speed and movement speed, which is kind of something that I don't like about this class, is that I lost a lot of ADS speed while actually making this class, and that's something, you guys, if you know me well, I love ADS speed, and that's where I have to give it to his class. It's a lot better in that factor. So next off is the optic, and that's going to be the operator reflex sight, and this is like my favorite sight to use when playing Warzone. I feel like it's just such a clean sight for long range. It's such a clean sight for close range, but again, you lose ADS speed, which kind of sucks. Next off is going to be the underbarrel, the operator foregrip, and what I really like about this one is that the M13 has very easy to control recoil, but this gives you even more recoil control, which is really good to have, and that's what I was going for when making this class. So as you guys can see right there, it's pretty much a laser. Like, this gun is really a laser, and I think that's what makes it really good. Now, you do lose, again, ADS speed. So I think you lose on almost every single attachment, or every single attachment so far in this class. You're definitely losing ADS speed, which is something you don't want when actually focusing on making a class, especially in Warzone, because you might have your gun out, and some dude might come out of nowhere, and by the time you aim down sights, if you're all negative in the ADS speed factor, you're going to lose that gunfight. So, I mean, that kind of sucks right there. Next off, we got the ammunition, and this is one that I think is very important, which we actually don't have on my friend's class, but I have to give it to him. Again, it's good for one thing. So it's a .300 blackout 30 round max. It's great because you get damage range, you get no visible tracer, so people can't see where your bullets are coming from, which is something that people look out for when playing Warzone. And there's no enemy skulls, so when you kill someone, the teammates won't know where he died, where their teammate was, and stuff like that. And you do lose bullet velocity and recoil control, which is two things we definitely don't want to lose. Now the thing that I have to say here is you only get 30 rounds in the magazine, which that's what kind of sucks with these. I wish there was a way to get like 60 or something like that, but you only get 30 in the whole entire magazine, which really does suck, because in Warzone, if you're shooting at someone at a really long distance, you're gonna go through a whole entire mag probably just to knock them down, unless you have like godlike accuracy or something, and you could hit someone every single shot at 300, 400, 500 meters. I don't know. I mean, if you could do that, definitely use these bullets, but if you can't, you're gonna be reloading this gun a lot, which is not fun to do, especially in those up close gunfights where a full team is pushing you. You don't want to sit there and reload. Now let's get on to his class, but before I do, I'm just going to say the perks very fast. So you got EOD, so you can reduce damage from non-kill streak explosives and fire. These are for both classes, by the way. You got overkill, because you definitely want to run a secondary. I really like SMGs or snipers, depending on my playstyle of the day. It always changes, so go ahead and run whatever you like as a secondary. And then perk 3, you got tracker, so if you are chasing someone, it's so much easier to just see their footsteps and stuff. Now let's get into his class, and the first thing is the only attachment that is actually the same between both classes, and that is a barrel tempest marksman. You get the damage range, you get the bullet velocity, and you get the recoil control. You do lose ADS speed and you do lose movement speed, but that's not going to matter too much within this class right here. And I have to say, there is no muzzle, and that's where I found it kind of confusing, and I didn't want to use this class. I'm like, dude, I love my monolithic suppressor in Warzone. Like, I love it. I have it on almost every single class, and it's really good to have on every single class as well. But no, I tried it, and I have to say this class is definitely 100% better than my class. Next off is the laser, and I don't like running lasers. I really don't. Not in Warzone, at least. In multiplayer, I love lasers, but in Warzone, I just don't like it whatsoever. And this is the tac laser. So you get that ADS speed, you get that aiming stability, and you get that aim walking steadiness, but your laser is visible when you're aiming down sights. And the reason I don't like that is because if people are smart enough and they see your laser, they know exactly where you're aiming down sights from. And that's what I don't like about the laser whatsoever. So that's one thing I don't really like about this class, but you kind of need it for that ADS speed, and the aiming stability is just even better, and the aim walking steadiness makes your gun very steady when you're trying to dodge bullets and shoot at the exact same time. Next off is going to be the optic, and that is the Cronin LP945 mini reflex, and I had a little argument with him on this, and I'm like, dude, no, I run the operator reflex sight, and he's like, no, you gotta try it, trust me. And I'm like, I don't want to. And then anyways, I threw it on, argument after that, and I have to say, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good sight, and I kind of do really like using it. It's actually really nice to use, and I have to give him props for that, because I wouldn't have changed my sights. I'm very stubborn when it comes to stuff like that, but this one is very, very good. Next off, we're going to move on to the underbarrel for this weapon, and if you guys know me, I like having recoil control, and this one actually does give it to you, but the one that I had, it only took away ADS speed, and I used the operator foregrip on my class just so I could only use ADS speed. And this one, you get two negatives towards it, and this is the Ranger foregrip for the underbarrel. So you get recoil control and you get aiming stability, but you lose aim walking movement speed and you lose ADS, and this is another attachment I didn't want to throw on because I don't like being a sitting duck, and when you lose aim walking movement speed, you actually move very, very slow while aiming down sights, and I don't want that. But either way, if you're accurate with this gun, it's a laser anyways, it's going to work out in your favor. The slower you move, the easier you could actually aim on target, and that's why it gives you aiming stability with this attachment right here. Now, you do lose some ADS, but we do get a lot of ADS back within this class. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna lose a lot, but for some reason, we're not losing as much as I do with my class. So my class has a lot of bigger attachments, meaning you're losing a lot more ADS speed. This class has smaller attachments that, yeah, you are still losing ADS speed, but it's still going to be so much faster. Now, the last attachment on this one, like I said, it's not the 300 blackout 30 round mags, it's actually the 50 round mags. Now, you can run the 60 round mags as well, but this is what I really recommend. The 60 round mags is cool, it's 10 extra bullets. You probably could do a lot with those 10 extra bullets, but the ADS speed is a lot worse because the magazine is a lot bigger. So this one right here is 50 round mags. You should be able to kill 2 people at least without needing to reload your gun with this actual magazine right here, and it's small enough that it doesn't lose that much ADS speed. Like, you are definitely losing ADS speed, but not too much whatsoever. Now, you are going to lose some movement speed as well, but guys, use this class, and I have to say, like, I never say it, man, but I think it's better than mine. Honestly, mine's great, but mine's really good for, like, mostly long range. Up close, it's okay, but if you get into a gunfight with an SMG with my class, chances are it's a 50-50 way that you're making it out of that one. If you're aiming higher, you're probably going to make it out, but by the time you ADS, it's a little struggle. This one right here is very good, so definitely use it. Like I said, perk 1 EOD, perk 2 overkill, perk 3 tracker. Use whatever secondary you like to use in the game, whether it's an SMG, whether it's a sniper, anything like that. That's what I really recommend. Those are the two that I always go for. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. Like I said, we're going to go for 2,000 likes on this one. If you guys could do that, that would be amazing. And if you made it this far into the video, let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, M13, M4A1, but also say this is the best I don't even know. Just say like this is the best Minecraft video. Who knows, man? Just mess with people. Just go have fun. Do that. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We're super close to 550,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it. Use this class and completely shred people. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.